3-1 package. I mean, really a cult favorite up in Green Bay, right? Especially with us. So now we got that play we were talking about. We run the toss crack. We have Kevin Barry in there. We don't have to motion down. We're just going to say, you know what? We'll put Kevin in there. We're sure that he can take care of that defensive end. Now you're going to get Nick Lucci, who's a 270-pound fullback, and Marco, who's 305, leading on Ike Reese, 230-pound player, 32. I can't remember his name. Probably sub 200. And AG's just out the gate here. He can run through these arm tackles, right? Again, falling forward, big deal. Third and 4. This is what I loved about this team. I love it. Mike Sherman was an offensive line coach before he was a head coach, before he got to the NFL. He was Mike Flanagan's coach at offensive line coach at UCLA. So you've got this 3rd and 4 look. You can see they're running that spinner, which means one of their defensive linemen is standing up and they're moving around. What are we going to do? But they're really just sitting there again with a 6 in the box look. And if you put 6 in the box against us in 3rd and 4 situation, we have 11 personnel in the game. We have a tight end attached, so they've got their safety down to play over the tight end. But really, you're thinking we'll even call that 7 in the box if you want. But our 7 versus your 7, plus we got AG. We'll do this all day. So a 3rd and 4 situation, these are you don't want to be in 3rd down situations at all. But if you're in a 3rd down situation when you're 3rd and 4 and your coach is an ex-offensive lineman is willing to run the ball, I mean, these are this is free yardage for us. So everyone's just coming off. You got a defensive tackle standing straight up. Corey Simon's trying to go cross Mike's face. I just help him a little bit. Chad's up on the linebacker immediately. Backside, Bubba does a great job on the defensive end, just hinging, cutting off. And we get an easy pickup on a 3rd and 4 play instead of having to pass set again. We're always being able to go to downhill. This is one thing I loved about playing for Sherman. You always get, because you have Amon Green, because you have Najee, because you have Tony Fisher, we have guys that are competent in the backfield. We could always feel like we're always, for most games, we're playing on the front foot. We always thought that I think in the 2 games we played against Philly, we had over 200 yards rushing each game. So you always feel like you're playing on the front foot. We're the aggressors. If things are going good or bad, like we just feel like we can be, we just always felt like we could go into every game and physically dominate opponents because we were going to give them the opportunity. We're going to sit back and pass pro the entire time. Let's spotlight Amon here. Just doing his job, throwing a little bit early on the defensive end, but getting his hands down. That's all you're trying to do. Create some time for Brett. These little plays out to Boogie, Will Henderson. 3rd and 1 play. And so we're running our power load scheme again. And you just look, we've got down blocks, 4 down blocks. Bubba's coming through for 53. I'm leading up on the circle player, the linebacker. We got a kick out from the fullback on the defensive end. And I mean, we ran this play 16 times a game, I think in 2002, 2003. And we ran it because Amon just read it really well. The spacing was really good. Obviously having Kevin Barry in there, having Bubba Franks in there, guys that could just do a great job walling off. And again, Amon not putting that ball in his right hand, but still, you look at this play, we got down block, got the double team with Tauscher and KB. Bubba cleans up 53. Lucci comes over, hits Ike Reese. I'm leading through on a safety. And then Brian Dawkins has to make another touchdown saving tackle. And this is what we're leading up to, really, for us, the play of the game. So we got 2nd goal. We run around again. We get Najee down here. So we put Najee in. So Najee comes in on this play. I think he comes in on 3rd and goal as well. We run this to the other side with Marco. So this is more like our stutter play. Stutter being, make sure I'm right on this. So so traditionally we'd run power to the right because we were right-handed offense, and then we'd run stutter, which is the open side counter to the left. But Dave Martin's in the game here, so this is just more like another power play to the left side. Something we did 2 things down on the goal line this game that were interesting. We don't run this play like we usually run this to the right. I was traditionally I would be the guy pulling around. Marco and Mark would have a double team. We'd put KB in the game. You can see here the Bubba's in the game. KB's not in the game. Or is KB up top? Sorry, I'm KB's up top. So we've just switched this. So this is one thing that was interesting. And then so we end up not getting it. So we usually don't run that play to the left. Although that play could have very easily scored. Ahman not being in the game, does it matter? Does it not matter? Now this was called 92G lead. We had never run this play before. And I know you're thinking, well, why don't you run 96 power load? Well, you get down here, goal line defense. They do a good job of penetrating. We're just trying to think what plays are going to work, obviously, from a coaching staff standpoint. And there's no reason this play shouldn't have worked. They got good penetration and made it work. But, it was hindsight being 2020. You got Bubba on the other side. He could easily be over here. You can kind of picture this in your head. Bubba's hipped off of Kevin Barry. David Martin's just on the line of scrimmage. And now we just run the same old 96 power load. We're going to have that extra man on the box backside because we don't have Javon Walker split out. We don't need him in this situation, although you could split him out and then run, have a possible fade opportunity there. But we end up running 92G lead. And one of the all-time gaffes, I essentially tackle Ahman in the backfield here. And we'll see they have Corey Simon gets great penetration here. I try to slip around that block. I end up tripping Ahman, and Amon's coming super tight, and you see we have blocks. Lucci's got his guy in the backfield. Kevin Barry's pushed his man out. David Martin's done his job. I mean, there's space here. All you got to do, Mike, is not get tripped up and just dive and try to get your head across the linebacker. I try to hit him right in the junk just to slow him down a little bit. Tough sledding. Ahman could have run through this if we not gotten our feet cropped up, and the defensive end that's coming off KB right now wouldn't have been an issue at all. This could have been a smooth play. If Ahman takes a half step outside, I probably don't trip him. Could have been a smooth play. He's running it how he's supposed to run it, given the play is the 92G and not the 96 power load. Unfortunate, man. Just watch it right now. It's just killing me. So you probably see it right here. God. Yeah. A lot of bad words right there.